Looking for a fast-charging, ultra-responsive stylus for your iPad? Meet the 2X Fast Charge Active Stylus Pen, designed for 2018 to 2025 Apple iPads. Take your creativity and productivity to the next level. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Tom Cruise's Mission Impossible franchise has been a staple of action-packed entertainment for decades, and fans are eagerly awaiting the final installment. Tom's Spotlight takes a closer look at what critics think about Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning. So, how do critics feel about Tom Cruise's last mission? The latest reviews from Rotten Tomatoes show that many top critics have given the film a fresh rating, with an impressive 89% score based on 87 reviews. But what does this mean for fans? The RT Critics consensus sums it up perfectly: gargantuan in action, runtime, and scope. The Final Reckoning is a sentimental send-off for Hunt that accomplishes its mission with a characteristic flair for the impossible. That's some high praise from critics. One of the most notable criticisms is that the film can feel overly ambitious. Of the New York Times writes, Final Reckoning is flat-out ridiculous, but it's a model example of blockbuster entertainment at its most highly polished, and I enjoyed it thoroughly despite its extravagant violence and gung-ho militarism. On the other hand, of the Daily Telegraph, UK, thinks it's an oinspiringly bananas piece of work. It seems like critics are torn between praising the film's over-the-top action sequences and criticizing its lack of coherence. Owen from Variety also gives The Final Reckoning a fresh review, but points out that the film is good enough to remind you how much fun it is when something is truly at stake in a high-flying, twisty-plotted, solemnly preposterous popcorn movie. It's clear that critics appreciate the film's entertainment value, even if they don't always take itself seriously. Not all critics are as enthusiastic, though. David of The Hollywood Reporter assigns the film a rotten rating, saying, "If it's going to be the last we see of one of the most consistently entertaining franchises to come out of Hollywood in the past few decades, it's a disappointing farewell with a handful of high points courtesy of the indefatigable lead actor." Similarly, Nicholas Barber from the BBC thinks that The Final Reckoning is just a shame that the series' farewell had to be so solemn and so silly. So, what does this mean for fans? It seems like critics are mostly pleased with Tom Cruise's final mission. With its high-octane action sequences and entertaining storyline, it's clear that The Final Reckoning is a fitting conclusion to the franchise. Rated PG-13, Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning opens in theaters everywhere on May 23.